Students, today we are starting the first chapter of class 7, The One Who Survived, Ada Blackjack. In this story, we are going to study about 4 men and 1 woman. They went together for an expedition in northern Siberia. So how they managed over there, and at the last, the only person who survived in that island, in that expedition, was the woman. Her name was Ada. So how she managed over there to survive, we are going to study in this chapter. Okay, so there were 4 men. 3 were American. 2 were 28 years old American, Frederick Maurer and Lon Knight. They both were 28-year-old American. And one more American was there, Milton Galley. He was again 20 years old American. Okay, and there was a Canadian, Alan R. Crawford. He was 20 years old. And along with them, Ada was there. She was 23 years old woman. And these 5 people went in the expedition. Along with them, there was a group leader, Stephenson. He trained everyone. He told everyone to join, to go to the expedition. So how they started the expedition and how they managed to survive over there, and how at last only Ada, the woman, 23-year-old woman, how she survived in the expedition, we are going to study in this chapter. Okay, so let's start the chapter, students. In this story, now the story is starting. The year 1898, Ada was born. And as you can see in the picture, the other friends were playing. Ada's friends were playing outside, but Ada is not coming out. She seldom comes out to play. Her friends are saying to each other that Ada rarely comes out to play. Now what she does, so she stitches the clothes with her grandma. You can see in the picture, she is talking with her grandma, and her grandma is saying to Ada that you are a very trained woman. When you will grow up, you will become a very trained woman. Now these things they were talking together. Now in the next picture you see, on 1921, years passed on, and Ada got married, and her marriage dissolved, and she has lost 2 of her children also. And now you can see Ada is holding a child. His name is Bennett. Now he is 5-year-old son of Ada. His name is Bennett, and he is also unwell. She has already lost 2 children. Now the third one she is holding, and he is also very unwell. He is also not well. Now they were talking. Ada and her grandmother was talking to each other. Ada is saying that no one is there to earn something, to earn the money, and how they are going to survive, and she doesn't want Bennett to die. So, and they were not having much money for the medicines or the treatment of Bennett. So these were the things they were worried of and they were thinking of. Now after a few days, in Ada's home, a person came. His name was Stephenson, and he was an Arctic explorer. As I already told you in the starting, there was a group leader, Stephenson. He came now in Ada's home. Now he is asking Ada that he is planning for an expedition to explore Arctic. So he is sending 4 men in the Arctic, and they want a cook. They want a cook and a seamstress who would sew for them the clothes, who would stitch the clothes over there, and who would cook for those 4 men. So he heard that Ada is a trained cook. So he wants Ada to join the expedition. But Ada was thinking, meanwhile he said that I know your son is not well, and I am going to give and I'm going to provide best medical treatment for your son. And for the trip also he is going to pay Ada. Now when Ada heard these things, Ada was very happy. And as soon as Stephenson told these things, Ada said, I will go, sir. For my son I will go. Now as soon as Ada heard, she said, I am going to go. Now after that, Stephenson introduced everyone, all the 4 men who were there, and then Ada said, okay, I am happy to go for this expedition, and I can do anything for my son. Now after that, Ada went for the expedition, and Stephenson introduced Ada with all the 4 men over there, and then they started the expedition. Now then Stephenson was just informing everyone that maybe there were many wildlife over there where you are going to go in that island. It will be full of wildlife, and so he has put a food for 6 months in the ship. In the ship, food was there, kept over there for 6 months, and after that in the summer he will again send a ship. So good luck all of you, good luck my friends. And after that he went, and then the journey started. Now what happened, while they were traveling on the ocean, Ada was many thoughts were coming in on Ada's mind, that what if I would have not joined the expedition, or then who would have cooked for these men, how they would have got the food, who would have cooked for them. And even if she would have not joined the expedition, then the medical treatment or the medical attention which is given to Bennett, who would have given the money? So these thoughts were coming in on Ada's mind. And after that, after a few days, they came on the island. Now after reaching the island, everyone was very happy because everyone came for the adventure. But Ada has not come over there for any adventure. Because of the condition which she was facing, she joined the expedition for the money, basically for the money. So she was, when they reached over the island, when Ada was being introduced about the island, when Stephenson introduced about the island, then he told Ada that it will be a very small island. But after reaching the island, Ada is they were seeing that it is very big island. So Ada was just worried, and other people were very happy. They said we should pitch our tents. And after that, when in the night they were talking that we must start hunting for food tomorrow. Now one person said we must start hunting for the food tomorrow. And after that they were all sitting over there together, and they were living over there. And then they said, meat is in plenty, we must build a snow house now. Okay students, you know snow house? Yes, so that snow house, they were planning that we must make a snow house over here. And one is saying, yes, that will keep us protected. So these were the discussions they were doing. And after that, one night, Lon Knight falls ill. Now one man, the 28-year-old American, Lon Knight, falls ill. Now why he falls ill? Because he went across the river, he swam across the river, and that place is a very cold place. So because of that he fall ill, he was having fever. So all were worried, and then Ada said that I should let me make some soup for you that will make you warm. So everyone was worried, everyone was thinking, and as the days passed, then also he was very unwell. Lon Knight was unwell, and everyone was thinking how long we are going to spend time over here. So let us go somewhere and ask for a help, seek for a help from someone. But then Lon said, I am not able to sit also. How I will go out? I am not able to sit also. How I will go? Then Ada said, I will stay back and look after you, Lon, don't worry. And others went for the help. Others decided to left them over there, and they went for the help. Now on January 1923, Crawford, Galley and Maurer left to traverse the icy Chukchi Sea in order to reach the Siberian mainland. Over there they are going to seek any help in Siberian mainland. So they left Ada and Lon Knight alone. Okay, in that island, Lon Knight and Ada was alone. After that, months passed without any news, and they were worried what they are going to do. And then Ada said, I should start hunting because we are not having any food, so I should start hunting. But then Lon said, you don't know how to hunt, how you will do hunting? So she said, I will learn. For us, I will learn. But unfortunately, Lon dies leaving Ada alone. Now Ada was alone in the island. Now she was alone in the island, and she was very much worried. And she was thinking, many thoughts were coming, that those three men have not come yet, and what I will do alone over here. And if I will die, the money which they are providing to the son for the treatment of the son, who would give? My son, for my son I have to be alive for the money which they are giving for the treatment of Bennett. So these were the thoughts coming in Ada's mind, and she was hunting for herself. She was very much worried. I must keep this fire going. These were the thoughts coming on Ada's mind. Now, after that, on 23 August 1923, now see, on January, the three men left, and on August 1923, a ship came. And few men came from the ship and they said, Ada, where are your companies? Now, where are the other people who came with you? So Ada said, everyone, no one has returned from months. Please take me home. Now Ada is requesting them, I want to go back to my home. And no one has returned from January to August till now. And everything she told, that Lon died over there. Then after that, Ada returned back, and then everyone was asking that, were you a trained hunter? Then she said, no, I was not a trained hunter, but I learned for Lon and for myself. Now others were asking how you learned. So she said that I followed the map Morer left. Now Morer left a map over there, so by following the map she learned, she followed the routes, and then there was a trap left. It was uncovered, so she made a trap, and the next morning a fox get caught in the trap. So in this way she managed to hunt over there and keep alive. So everyone was appreciating Ada, that it was a very brave act which she has done, and everyone was asking, have you always been very brave? So Ada said, I don't know what about that, but I would never give hope while I'm still alive. That she said that we should never give hope when we are alive. So in this way Ada has done the expedition without having any experience. She came back alive. Okay, so this was whole story, that when we are alone and we don't know anything, we should learn. Okay, so there are a few questions given over here from your book only. Why did Ada agree to join the expedition? How useful were Ada's skill as a cook and seamstress in her career life? Why did Lon Knight not traverse the icy sea with Morer, Crawford and Galley? Because he was ill. Morer, Crawford and Galley were never seen after that. What do you think happened to them? So these answers you will be writing by following the video which I explained to you. You should write the answers by yourself in your fair notebook. Thank you.